everybody, I'm here for In My Mailbox this week, and um, I'm hopefully this is going to be a shorter video. It probably won't, because whenever I say that it's going to be a shorter video, it's not. I always end up talking for too long. So let's just go ahead and just get started. um, I got a few books this week, and some interesting stories to tell you about. But first I'm going to show off the ones that don't have any stories. I got Siren by Trisha Rayburn from Egmont, and I am really excited to read this. It looks really good. I love the cover of it, and I mean, like you can't really tell necessarily on the like image online, or maybe you can. I have no idea. But what I really love about this cover is that it's just kind of like the hair is kind of in the way. And it's very like it looks very like kind of staticky to me. And I don't know why, but I just really like it. And I love the fonts that they did for Siren, the title. So it just looks like a great book. I'm really excited to have it, and I cannot wait to read it. And then I got a Penguin package, and it contained two books, and one of them was Extraordinary by Nancy Werlin. And I don't think, I think these are two different books, like, because I have Impossible, her previous book, which I have not yet read, and I have the advanced copy of that. Um, but I got this randomly along with a package. Then I'll tell you about that in a little while. But I'm very excited for this. It does, and I love the cover. It just looks like a really nice. I love the overall feel of it. It's very nice. Um, so let's try and figure. Okay, so well, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you about this book here. This next book here, A Love Story Starring My Dead Best Friend by Emily Horner. I was on the ARC tour for it, for Around the World tours, and I was the first person to get it, aside from Cindy. Cindy, who runs the site, read it first, and then she sent it to me at my new address. Now, at this time, she sent it out on April 16th. At this time, I'd already received, I think, like three books already at my new address. Three tour books already, and maybe like a couple more from publishers. Well, so this one, since I'm obsessive, you have to, as part of the tour, you have to do delivery confirmation, and so I ended up, so I end up like obsessively checking it all the time. And so it said it had been delivered on the 22nd, and so I'm at work, and I'm just like, well, I'm so excited. I can't wait to get it. I can't wait to read it. It's going to be great. And I just been finishing up Restoring Harmony. That was by Joelle Anthony, and that was another tour book. And so anyway, so then I come home, check the mail. There's nothing there in the mailbox whatsoever at all. So I have no idea what's going on. I'm like, well, okay, maybe it just says it's delivered. Maybe it just takes another day or so. Well, a day or so comes, and there's nothing there at all. And in fact, I think like we don't get anything for several days. Um, so I'm talking with Cindy throughout all of this, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, what's going on? Like I feel really bad that I just lost a copy of a book, even though like it's not my fault necessarily, because the USPS says it's delivered. What can you do? So I was trying my best to talk to the postal service to see if there's some way we could find it, and most likely there really wasn't, because once it's delivered, they have no way of tracking it, so we don't know where it went. So Wednesday, before I leave for Pittsburgh for the Lisa McMahon event, I email my Penguin contact and I say, can you send me a copy of A Love Story starring my dead best friend, if you have any review copies lying around. And because I figured, well, I'll just go ahead and just replace it, and then that can go back to the person who donated their book. So anyway, so then I'm gone. I come back on Thursday. Wednesday night I was able to check, and my contact had gotten back in touch with me and said, yes, I'm sending one out today. So Wednesday. Thursday I come home, and my roommate says, by the way, we got some packages, and, or no, she said, like, by the way, your package finally came. I figured out what happened. Well, she told me later what happened was, we have our mailboxes, since we're living in a townhouse complex, the mailboxes are all kind of, with each other. So, um, apparently, now I'm not sure who messed this up, but somebody did. 102 and 202 have the same last name, even though 102 doesn't have, well, I can say my last name, a booth living there. So for some reason, I don't know what it is, but for some reason, that's what it says. But the addresses were all said 202, and they both say booth. So you'd think that if it says 202 and booth, you would put it in with 202. You look at you look at the address first before the name. So anyway, so that sucks. So, but then now I've got 2 copies. So here's the Around the World Tours thing that I got this week. The person at 102 came by and dropped them off, and I got several packages actually, and then Penguin copy. So I got that. So they had gotten my Egmont book, the 2 Penguin books, and then what I'm going to show off next, which is Meg Cabot sent me a copy of her new book, Insatiable. Now, I know I got a copy of this last week. That came as a surprise to me because I really didn't realize that it was going to be coming. So, from her publisher, because I knew it was coming from her. So, anyway, she sent me a little note, shiny stationery, along with tons of swag, because Meg Cabot cannot just send a book, which is fine with me. And so she has new Cabot readers, and there's this, and then inside got a bio and her new releases for 2010, and then she got Insatiable on the back, the reprinting of 100. I didn't know about this. Abandon, her next young adult series, is coming out in April 2011, and I might be wrong about this. I might be. The reason it got held off for so long is because she wanted to be completely done with the trilogy, so that they could release them as paperback originals, like 1 month apart. So like, if this is coming out in April, May, June. So that's very awesome. And then sequel to Insatiable is coming out summer 2011. So I have several of those. I have some more Ali Finkel bookmarks, like that. And then I also have a very, very cool Insatiable bookmarks. Very cool looking, I'm not kidding you. These are amazing. I've got a ton. A little business card for Insatiable. Insatiable. I think that's it. I think it's just those 2 things. Yeah, it's business cards and that. Yeah, but very exciting, and I'm very excited to read Insatiable. It sounds amazing, and I'm just very excited. Let me see how much time I have left. I'm probably very over. Yeah. Duh. Of course. So anyway, alrighty, so I'm just going to go ahead, but I'm basically about done. Lisa McMahon event. You will see a recap of this, but I just want to show off really quickly. I got my advance copies signed by Lisa. Just had Wake and Fade. Gone is still up. Excuse me. Gone is still on the ARC tour, and she wrote To the Amazing James, Don't Dream and Drive, and Lisa McMahon. And then she signed in my Fade copy to my awesome friend James, Dream Big. I don't know if you can see it or not. So there are those. And then I have finished copies, which she just generically signed, because they gave away free copies of these books. So I was like, awesome. So I have that. Wake, actually both of these have kind of already been claimed. Wake is going to my friend Susan, from Wastepaper Prose. And then Fade, I'm thinking about keeping it because it has my name in the acknowledgments, whereas it doesn't have it in the ARC. So, yeah, so that's going to be happening. So anyway, that's all I have. Thank you so much for watching all of this long video. And I can't wait to see what everybody else got in their mailboxes. Alrighty. So I'll see you guys next week.